Okay. Yes, we have finally made it. We are live. Who is here? The devil is a liar. This is the third location. Wow. And we've made it. We are live. So if you have joined the broadcast, you may want to share. In fact, not may, you have to share this broadcast. Remember, we rise by lifting others. Today, it's all about Coach G. Yes, we are celebrating her. She's done amazingly well. In fact, she's doing so well. And you may want to just stay with us. Don't scroll up. Stay here. Yes. So, on behalf of my audience, Koji, I welcome you to my timeline. God bless you for joining. Relax, and we have a lot to do today. All right, so we are going to go straight into the conversation because we have a lot to talk about. But before we start, I want to say a few things. My name is Holy Akpene Amwaku, the coach you go to if you are looking forward to building an exclusive personal brand that attracts the right paying audience. If it's your desire to build yourself into that person that nobody can ignore in the marketplace, then I am your go-to person. Yes, I am. Today it's all about Coach G. In fact, her actual name is Mrs. Grace Doe, popularly known as Coach G. She's a certified health and fitness coach. She's doing so well. In fact, she's blessing lives and transforming many lives. Yes. So today she will share her story with us, how far the journey has been. I believe you will learn a thing or two from everything she's going to share with us today. So please don't go anywhere, don't scroll up, please stay with us. And because, getting to the end of the broadcast, you'll be making amazing offers. I made a promise yesterday that those of us who are late night eaters, the late night eaters gang, yes, she's going to she's going to share a few things with us, how we can overcome that habit. So stay with us, stay with us. Don't forget, we rise. I'm saying it, I'm repeating it again, that we rise by lifting others. Just share this post, share. Let her go viral. Tomorrow will be your turn. Let's celebrate her. That is, you see, if you want to succeed in the online space, one thing that you should learn to be doing consistently is to celebrate people. Yes, I can tell you this and repeat it over and over again. So, Coach G, welcome once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
How are you doing? Yes, I'm excited to see you. The devil just wanted to pour sand into our Gary, but we finally put him where he belongs, and we are live. So we are going to start right away. Who is Coach G? I know you, but my audience don't know you. So can you tell my audience a bit about who Coach G is?
My name is Mrs. Grace FEMOR Doe. As you said earlier, I'm a health and fitness coach as well as a health communicator. And I'm known in the online space as Coach G. Yes, so that is a brief description of who I am.
All right, Coach G. My audience want to know, I'm speaking on their behalf, so they would want to know how long you have been a coach, and maybe you just share with us how this journey started. Did you just wake up one morning, one day, and decided to become a fitness coach? How did you end up becoming a coach, a fitness and a health coach?
Okay. This past Tuesday, yes, was our fourth year of Fit Ladies Center, which means that I've been a coach for the past 4 years. How did the journey started personally with me? Yes, so after I gave birth to my first child, I realized between the 7th and the 8th month, done gaining a lot of weight. I couldn't fit into most of my clothes. I was feeling so heavy, and things that I used to do, I couldn't do them again. So I decided to seek help. One day I was going to town and I took a taxi. Once I sat in the front seat with the driver, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, really? How did I get here? What happened? So from there, I started looking out for solution as to how to reduce my postpartum weight. One day I was scrolling through. I'm a very intentional Facebook user. So I started to scroll through Facebook and I saw this coach that helped a lot of ladies gain back their confidence. So I quickly went into her inbox and made inquiries. Then she sent me the list of the things I had to do, the payment terms and everything. That was in October 2017. So from there, I kept pushing it forward. I said, okay, November, I will do it. November, I didn't sign up. December, I'll do it. I didn't sign up. And when every year ends, all of us, or almost everybody, makes New Year resolutions. So 30th December 2017, I was like, no, I must do something about this weight. So 30th December, I finally made my payment to the coach, and then I was enrolled. So I remember January 15th, 2018 was the first day I started dieting and then being physically active. The first week was hectic. It was somehow new to my system. But as I went on, I realized that no, this thing is something that I could easily adjust to. So I started making progress weeks by weeks. And within 3 months, which is 90 days, I had reached my target. I was almost 100 kg. Within the 90 days, I had reached like 68, 70 target weight. That's what I wanted to achieve. So yes, I was able to reach my target in just 90 days with her. After the session with her, I had friends, family, people around me who really wanted to lose weight as well. So they started contacting me. Those that I know that could afford it, I referred them to my coach for them to pay to be coached. I realized that there were a group of people that were also friends who really wanted it but couldn't afford my coach by then. So I asked permission from her and I said, look, I had made progress and I have people who really wanted to do this as well. Can you permit me to help them? He said, why not? Because whilst you were with me, you were committed and then you've also made your input into my brand. So if you want to help them, feel free. So I started coaching for like a year or two for free. I coach a lot of ladies, and then more people started coming in. Reviews were pouring in. I was like, wow, this is interesting. I had people who had some medical, peculiar women problems, which were solved through the dieting and the workout. So I was like, wow, this is interesting. Why don't I just position myself to help more people? And then I had some friends, a friend of mine who then became my PA immediately because the pressure was becoming worse. So we needed help. So I called her. Then together we started coaching people, and that was how come Fit Ladies Center was born.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing story. It's coming from a place of experience. I hope you have heard her. I don't want to repeat all that she said, but you said something that you started coaching for free for a whole year. Did you hear that? I want you to repeat that. And then those people that you coached for one whole year without charging them, did they get the results they wanted? How was it like? What were at that moment you were not charging them, you were not earning anything. How was it like for you?
For me, I would say that doing the photo grids of them, their before and after pictures, gives me so much excitement. So I was always looking out, I was always committed to them making progress. So there was progress. Otherwise, we would not get a lot of referrals from those same people. So the first batch of people that I coached, they gave me the referrals before I even started charging for the coaching. So we got results, we got reviews, we got a lot of testimonials from the free coaching. That's what we built on to where we are now.
Great, great. I know a lot of people don't appreciate things that are given to them for free.
Yeah.
That's why I ask that you repeat that part again so that people will know that you did not just get up one day and just started charging people and all of that. You actually did this for free for a whole year. Amazing. Now, I have a lot of questions to ask, so I will be just moving very fast. Coach G, I know God has given grace to women, in fact, to multitask. So a woman can do more than one thing at a time, at the same time, multitasking. And it's a grace, a natural grace that God has given to women. And when a woman is multitasking, some people have mastered it so well that they are in total control of everything at the same time. But sometimes I know it can be overwhelming and emotionally draining, because I am I've gone through it, still going through it. Now, how are you able to manage your time? I know you to be a wife. Yes, you are a wife. You are a mother of two kids. In fact, your kids are still very young. You have your regular job and a coach. How are you able to manage all of these in such a way that none is affected? I am a firm believer of taking charge of the home front. Oh yes, I am. And I wouldn't sacrifice my family on the altar of anything, not even profit, not money, no. Because should anything happens, my family, I don't want anything to touch my family at all. Your kids at this stage, they need your full attention. How are you able to manage your time? So, and you are able to give, full attention to your family, your husband, and then your clients.
Okay, I would say that we cannot pour from an empty cup to start with. And then if you are really
Yeah.
committed to something, I feel that your passion and then whatever you are made of goes after that thing. What happened? I have a client who asked me that, coach, how many hours do you have in a day? Because we see that you are always available when we need you, and then you are also at work. How do you do it? At this point, I would like to appreciate my team. I'm not alone. I work with
Okay.
yes, I work with some of my ladies that have coached, that have reached their target weight. Coach Abigail, Coach Bridget, and then Coach Rosemary. They help me to manage my platform. I believe in high accountability, and then being able to monitor whatever my clients are doing. So I put them on platforms, and then we request that whatever you eat or whatever you drink or even your physical activity, you update us with it. So these ladies help me to manage the platforms while I do one-on-one with the clients. So
Okay.
mostly eyes are on the platform, but they are in charge. So let me say they check the ladies day to day, whilst I also attend to my personal needs. With time management and commitment, I'm able to do what I do. Yes.
So, what's your day like when you wake up in the morning? How is it like with you in a day? Regular day? How is it like?
A regular day, I would say that I always have less than 5 hours sleep because I sleep late. I always see mommy online too. That we use for science are most effective at midnight. So after the kids sleep and everything, everybody is sleeping. That's when I do my designs. I design meal plan for my clients. I check up on some of them. I send a message as late as 1 a.m. so that when they wake up in the morning, my reminder will be the first thing they see. So I do all that. I normally sleep between 1 to 2 a.m. Then by 5:36, I'm up again to get myself and the kids ready for the day. I pack lunch, I do all that, and then we set off to go to work. I get to work and then do what I'm expected of as a civil servant. Then whilst I close, sometimes on my way back, I receive calls for consultation. So as I'm in the car, I'm talking to my clients while I'm coming back home. That is how typical day is like. After I get home, prepare dinner, sit with the kids, and then we work out together. I believe that involving the kids makes it easier for me, for them to be obstructions or distractions to me. So we all do it together. We take our bath, we do our homework, and then the kids are off again. That is how the process is for me every day in, day out. That is how I manage myself. Yeah.
I love the fact that you involve your children in the workout session. That's interesting. They are learning it at a very young age, and it's good. And many of us did not get that opportunity. You said something that, I'm also guilty of that, because sometimes you and I could chat like around 1 a.m. But you know, I have it's a serious challenge for me. You are a health and a fitness coach. Not how what's the normal time, the proper time for a person like me or my audience? What's the duration of sleep one has to, you know, have in a day? Let's say within the 24 hours. Some people say that you should have like 8 hours sleep a day, but I can imagine sleeping for 8 hours when I have a lot of things to do, you know. So can you explain that to me a bit?
Ideally, you're supposed to sleep between 7 to 8 hours, because even during sleep, some hormones are released for the body to function properly. So sleep is very, very important for us. But as human as we are, we have a lot of things to do, as you said. Sometimes it's just impossible to have that number of hours of sleep. But what I do is that I think on weekends I make sure that I rest enough. I rest enough
Okay.
for my
Okay.
for my body to feel that I've rested. So my weekend,
Okay.
my phones are on silent, and then I'm just going to rest after everything that I need to do on the weekend. Yes.
Okay. 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 All right, if you have joined the broadcast, please don't watch us in silence. I would want you to drop a comment. Let's know you are here. Just share her on, appreciate her. If you have a testimony, a review, you have ever worked with her, please drop a comment for us in the comment section and help us share this post. All right, so Coach G, I want to know what the process is, the process of working with you. How is it like? I know you do one-on-one because you said it earlier that you focus on one-on-one session while your team focuses on the group. But how is the process like? Supposing I'm a client and I want to work with you, what's the process?
Okay. First of all, I would like to state that we work with people who are in the group of, let's call them preconception. It is somebody who is looking for the fruit of the womb. And mostly, some of these infertility problems are caused by diet, yes, or too much fat around the abdominal region. So mostly, some of these women come in for help, for us to help them plan their meals and then be physically active. And mostly, almost all the time, we get the results. So somebody contacted me for the first time. I would like to know the peculiar problem with the person, why you need our help, where do you want us to come in. And after that conversation is settled and we both know what you want or what you need, I forward our terms and conditions to you. And if you are okay with them, then you sign up with us for us to begin immediately. So we don't have a specific time for signing on. Anytime you are ready, we take you on the process.
Okay, so you I want you to elaborate more on the one-on-one session because I know there are people who would prefer to deal with you one-on-one. Because myself, I have it for about 2 weeks now. I have about 6 people who came to me requesting for one-on-one session, even though the group coaching is there. But I realize that most people prefer to be handled one-on-one, especially this one. Your issue has to do with, you know, coaching, health, and all that. Some people wouldn't want to open up or wouldn't want others to know about their health issues. So I want you to elaborate more on that. Do you really have that time for those you are coaching one-on-one? And then how affordable is the one-on-one session?
Okay, I would say that with this lifestyle change or the fitness process or the journey, from experience, it's impossible to do it alone. Some people come in and they will be like, "Oh, I've tried to do this severally on my own. I'm not able to do it." But it's very easy to do it as a team. Once you are involved in the community, seeing others having the same challenges as you are, yeah, you are also having, but they are able to follow their meal plan or able to exercise, motivates you. What I do is, even if somebody requests for a one-on-one, I will still put you on the platform so that you get all the motivation that you would need for you to complete your
Okay.
process. I have a client who said that Unfortunately, she cannot speak the English language. She cannot read, she cannot write or anything. Such a client, I'll have to deal with her one-on-one. So mostly we do voice notes between the two of us. She's in Togo. So we speak, like she speaks the Ewe and sends to me, I reply. So she sends everything, the mails and everything to me, but she's still on the platform. Then she'll be like, hey, sister, melamokpolu, melamokpo, amola gbagba jelo, jeje maja gbagba. So that is what I needed in the group. So even though I'm coaching, I needed her to be on the platform to see that people were even heavier than her, yeah, but they are able to move. They are more busier than her, but they are able to also do what we are doing. I think yesterday I was in the kitchen cooking and then she called me, started screaming. Before she enrolled on our program, she said she sells in the market and mostly she's always standing on her feet. And because of that, I think she abuses Lucozade, because if she doesn't take Lucozade, she doesn't have the energy to work. And her weight was 120. So I think this is our third week of dieting and exercise. She called me yesterday, sister, Mama, your bed. You told her for G for 3 hours now. I've been selling. I didn't drink Lucozade. I feel so light. I'm excited. I said, really? Really?
Wow.
He said, this thing is working. No, she was telling me in error. I said, okay, I
Okay.
understand. It means that we are making progress. So she, even the day I added it to the platform, she welcome her. She sent an audio, a voice recording of herself that, oh, my everybody anybody else who understands everybody was like, oh, mama, wisdom. So she felt that sense of belongingness. So aside the one-on-one coaching, I would like my clients to also be on the platform to experience how it's like to do this as a team. Yes.
Great. I love it. I love it. But I'm still wondering. People draw inspiration from what you have just said. People are drawing inspiration from the community that you are building on the platform. But there are still people who are very lazy, you know, very, very lazy. And let me confess, I too can be lazy sometimes when it comes to, I said sometimes. And I'm just wondering how possible it will be to just, you are somewhere, you are not physically near me, where you are able to monitor to see if I'm really doing what you are asking me to do, because your eyes are not here. I can just do anything. If it's a picture you want me to send, I can just, let me confess, I was part of a program for about a month, and one of the things we were asked to do is to work out, exercise, and then video ourselves and then send it onto the platform. To be honest, I just put the camera somewhere and did something. It wasn't any serious something, but I needed to submit now. So so I just did something and I posted it. How are you able to monitor these people to ensure that they are actually doing? Yes, I know some of them, it is the result. The result shows that they are actually doing what you are asking them to do. But how are you able to monitor to ensure that
Okay.
they are really complying by the rules?
The group coaching on the platform requires that you show me some of the things that you ate during the day according to the meal plan. There are times that, and they will tell you that my clients tell that I have eagle eyes. Some people are able to post pictures of meals they ate days ago, and I'm able to detect it. Like, madam, this meal was posted 3 days ago. Then some of them admit to it. Aside that, after a period of time, because of my let's say consultation earlier with you, I get to know the type of body that you have, and in my mind, I have an expected amount of time that I expect that you to reach your target. So let's say we are a month or two into the process, I'll ask you to check your weight again. Then you check your weight, and then I'll be like, okay, I want a current picture of you, like what you did before we began the process. Then you send the picture to me, and then I compare. If I can't see any drastic change, that means that maybe you are not doing the right thing, or you are doing it but not doing it right, or you are not doing it at all. Then I would have a one-on-one session with you, and I'll tell them, I normally tell them that you should try to remember why you started, what made you come, what made you sign up. So that should be a motivation for you to continue doing what we are doing to arrive at that result. Mostly, I would say that people with health conditions, when they come in, they are more determined because something is at stake.
Okay.
I think somebody having a fatty
Okay.
liver, somebody has a near symptom of stroke or diabetes or hypertension.
Okay.
Come in, I wouldn't have to do much because you know what is ahead of you. You know why you need to do what you need to do. And then maybe some people have their doctors giving them ultimatum that by your next visit, I expect to see this. So when they come, I don't really talk much. They push and they push harder. So I say that whatever motivates them to come to us is what's going to be the driving force for them to continue working at why they came. I will try my best as a coach to pursue. I will call my team, will call. I think we have a phone-in session where my assistant coaches will have to call you and check on you to see how you are doing, how is the process treating you, any challenge. And since we started doing that, I realized that sometimes a client may be off, not because they want to be off, but there are circumstances around them that
Okay.
yeah. So sometimes you call it like, oh, coach, I am not well, or my daughter is on admission. I had several occasions where clients had their kids at Kolebu going through a difficult situation. So calling them at that point to check up on them meant a lot to them. So I check up on my clients a lot. Even if I don't see you online for a period, I quickly check up on you. What is happening with you? How is is it about the process? Are you, even if you are not well, I would like to know why you are not well. What is making you unwell? Is it because of what we are doing? Is it because of any of our meal plan ingredients or anything? I would like to investigate because I work with doctors, I work with dietitians who have approved our meal plan. So if there's any complication, I would like to get back to them and say that, okay, this person took this and a person is reacting in this way. What do we do? Yes, so we have that one-on-one session to make sure that everybody is on track and then we are all moving together.
Wow. I love what you just said that you work with doctors, dietitian. I love, so all these people form part of your team, right?
They're part of my team. We work with a qualified physiotherapist as well because we cannot do physical activity without injuries. So once a while, myself, I've seen a lot of injuries due to my muscles acting up. So I need to have a physiotherapist as part of the team. So somebody that I've also worked with, I have coached her. So she's my client team, a team member. So normally we to her for help. At times, if she has to talk to you on phone and she'll be like, oh, this one, you have to, yeah, you need physical massage or anything, then she'll refer you to a hospital to be helped. So we work as a team at Fit Ladies Center.
Wow, 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 wow. I love what I am hearing. Now, let me, though you have already answered this, but I want to help those who fall within this category, especially those of us in Accra, what can you tell these group of people who are not able to make the time to, due to their work schedule, how difficult it can be, in the life of somebody who is a corporate person working somewhere, and the time is not just there because you wake up at dawn, because of traffic you have to leave home early, come back late, and it continues like that. This group of people, how can you help them?
Yeah, I would say that from our records, we have clients almost at every part of Ghana. So I have
Wow.
most of my clients in Accra. I have Sinyani, I have Kumasi, but they have clients all over. So even as we sign on, I'll
Okay.
try to link you up with clients that I have in those regions. So I hear
Okay.
the complaint from my clients in Accra about traffic, not being able to maybe get to even work on time, and they get back late at times 10 p.m. What I say is that being physically active shouldn't work out, let's say, an hour or 45 minutes. Between 15 to 30 minutes of just getting the heart rate up 3 times a week, I advise them to manage that one for their health. So as you get home at 10 p.m., you have late dinner. Depends on what you eat though, because dinner can be taken at any time, depends on the content of the food. So after the dinner, before you take it, before you take your shower, just 15 minutes, 100 jumping jacks. That is all I want you to do. 100 jumping jacks or 100 times of you skipping. I just need the heart rate up before you take that shower and then you sleep. And even if that even relieves you of a lot of body aches, and then you feel that even at once you feel relieved. You will feel relief after that short period of exercise. It's very, very effective. So I encourage them that even if it's 15 minutes, just do something to sweat, then you take your bath. It will help you. So the most important thing is the consistency, not the long hours that you work out. No, if it is 15 minutes a day,
Okay.
3 times a week, it is fine. Your body would respond positively to that kind of schedule. So I advise them to just do something little, even either dawn before you move out or late at night after you come in, before you enter the shower, you work out before you hit you enter your washroom. Yes, that's
So
why.
that means busy people like me, you don't have an excuse. 15 minutes a day,
That's
3 times
why
a week.
that is why at Fit Lady Center we don't put much pressure on gym workouts, because we realize that going out to the gym was extra work because people don't have the time. We have a lot on our
Okay.
women. So pushing for a gym workout will really mean that people will not work out at all. Imagine you come home at 10 p.m. Are you not going to hit the gym? You imagine a weekend that you are busy and doing a lot of stuff. Are you not going to hit the gym? No, you cannot hit the gym. There is no time for that. And then doing the workout in the comfort of your home comes handy. You can easily, even without any equipment, you can work out. So when people say like, "Oh, coach, I want to work out, I want to join you, but I don't have anything," I said, "You don't need anything. I just need your body to work on." As we are going on, you will realize the things that you need and you begin to purchase them. I don't need to have a mini gym at home to work out. I didn't start working out with any equipment at all. At the point I wanted to work out I remember I wanted to work out on my arms. I would carry my husband's car ties as a workout equipment. So I told my client that everything at home can be an equipment. Last week, my ladies used mop sticks and then sweeping brushes to work out. Yes, people even use
Yeah.
their mortar. They put their mortar upside down on a towel and then they jump on it like a stepper board. Yes, so anything can be an equipment. That is why we don't push you to go to the gym, because there is no time. We don't have the time for gym workout. We want you to work out in the comfort of your home, just a little space in your hall or your dining area or your bedroom, and you can be physically active. So you don't have any excuse at all. We can all be active.
Hey, did you hear that? You don't have any excuse, oh. Wow, wow, wow. I love the fact. Yes, you said something about dinner. We'll be coming to that. But I just want you to repeat that again. You said that dinner can be eaten at any time depending on the content. Is that what you said?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll be coming to that. That is the item 13 because I made a promise to those of us who are late night eaters. I made a promise to them. But then, Koji, share with us what are some of the challenges you face as a coach on social media, a fitness and health coach on social media. What are some of the challenges?
I would say the first and foremost is to make people believe that whatever we are doing is true. We put out a lot of reviews, a lot of pictures of before and after, a lot of. I think now it's better because I'm beginning to build a base for myself. I have clients coming in to comment or engage under my post, so it's very easy for me now to be able to convince people in their minds that whatever we are doing is authentic. It's not a facade. But beginning of the process, it was very, very difficult. People will even try to bully me under my own post and be like, "Oh, this thing that you posted is not the same person. You are telling lies, not the same person." And unfortunately for us, unfortunately, some people, due to their work, where they work, some of our clients we have to protect their how do you call it, their image or whatever. So they'll tell you that, "Okay, coach, you can use my picture, but don't use my face." So you have to cover the. I remember one incident on Facebook. I covered the client's face and I posted. The woman said, "No, you people are liars. You are thieves." So I had to delete that particular comment because it was so harsh to my brand. It was like, "Hey, it's not true. It's not the same person." So we try to get on board people who would allow us to use their pictures, and then so far so good. We've gotten a number of them to showcase. So even if you don't believe this one, what about this one? So it's now becoming easier for us to make people believe that we are true. whatever we are doing here is authentic, it's not a lie. We have the reviews to show for it. Yes, I even have one time I posted a prescription of a client who was diagnosed of infertility due to obesity. She allowed me to display the prescription just that without her name. And then when she signed up with us, I think 2 or 3 months into the process, she got pregnant and had a baby. So that we made noise about that all over social media because, with her permission, of course, she made us use a prescription. And then the result that she got, chat between us to show that yes, we have made it. So that's one of our challenges that we face. So we encourage our clients to please, they are listening to me, they are watching me. When we post something on social media, to make people believe that what we are doing, you are with us. We don't perform any magic. We don't use any drugs, no supplements, no slimming pills, nothing. Whatever we do here is what you have, your the normal dishes that you have around you. You just control your portions. We teach you how to eat right, the times to eat and everything. So if you post something online, please, Fit Ladies Club or Fit Ladies Center members, my ladies, please engage on our post for us. Tell them your experience. Tell them how it is with us. I think for the past 2 months, we have bold clients coming up to tell their story with us. They give us live testimonials. Even Tuesday on our 4th anniversary, we posted one that went viral. She spoke about how the process is, telling them that I'm very committed to my work. I don't do magic here. You have to work and work and work for whatever you achieve. So I would like to encourage my clients to give us more testimonials, give us more reviews so that people will join us. Because as women, we have a lot of illnesses and conditions that are worrying us that can easily be treated with dieting. I have one review that somebody with a long case of candidiasis. She didn't even tell me before the process started. She told me later when she was like, Coach, something happened, I don't understand. I've been treating this condition for years now. I've been on medication and it is just not going. But just a few months into the process, to the extent that she said even her discharge, even to say her discharge can make her wet. So she
Wow.
changing her undies even at work. So she was like,
Wow.
now she's just dry, like there's no discharge again, she's free. So a condition like that, look at the
Wow.
medication. She showed me the prescription that she has taken, the money that she has spent on buying medication that can easily treat this condition just by dieting. So when people saying that dieting is expensive, I just look at them that you don't know what you are talking about. Because a condition that you are treating with drugs, with your time and the pain that you go through, if dieting can just change it for you like this, you will not complain about the money involved. You will buy whatever food that it's just food and fruits, vegetables, and all. We eat carbohydrates, but at controlled portions. So if that condition can just be reversed by dieting, diabetes is being reversed, hypertension is being reversed. What are you talking about? We can do this. We can do this. So everybody can eat clean, everybody can be physically active for their own health. Yes.
Wow. Wow. I just want to add my voice to what you just said. Because I can relate so well to it. This issue of testimonial, because I've had situations where I have coached people and they wouldn't want to even say it for anybody to know that you have been part of their process. So I understand and I know how it feels like. If you are watching this broadcast and you have ever been a client to Coach G, please drop a comment under this post. I keep saying that we rise by lifting others. What you make happen for somebody, God will ensure that you receive that blessing in double fold. So if you have ever been blessed by somebody, yes, it is true that you might have paid to receive that service, but you lift the hand of that person up. The sad part, Koji, is that those who criticize, those who those who leave such bad comments under people's posts, mostly they are people that you know, people that are close to you, people that are supposed to even cheer you on. They are rather the keyboard warriors leaving negative comments under people's posts. But then let me leave that one aside. If you have ever received help, whether you have paid for it or not is not an issue. But if you have ever received help from Coach G, from anyone else. One of the blessings you receive for you to be made whole. Yes, let me put it this way. For you to be made whole, it's just proper for you to appreciate that person. Coach G is my client. Yes. But I have decided to celebrate her on my platform because I've seen what she is doing. I am a living testimony to some of the things because I've worked with her. So please, 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 don't be selfish with comments. Don't be selfish with dropping likes and, celebrating people. It will not take anything away from you. There are people, they don't just want to celebrate others. I don't know. But if you are in the habit of not celebrating people, you are just placing a ceiling on your own life. And there's no better way I can say this. So please lift people up, celebrate people who are doing so well. Coach G, if nobody will clap for you, I will clap for you and clap for you again and again and again. All right, so before we get to item 13, no, let's get to item 13 first. Yes, if you have joined the broadcast, please drop a comment. I can see Abigail. Thank you. Wow, thank you for the comment. And everyone joining. I can see a lot more people here. Drop a comment for us, share the post. Let's celebrate Koji. It will be your turn next time. Yes, it will. So, Koji, I made a promise to those of us who are late night eaters gang. What can you tell us? You said earlier that we can eat at any time of the night, right? But the content. All right, so I'm listening.
So mostly I get clients say that, we take dinner between 5 to 7 according to our meal plan. Otherwise, some client that will be like, I work late at night, I'm a late night worker. And after the 7 p.m. dinner, I still feel hungry. I need something to munch on as I do my work. So normally I advise that you get a probiotic yogurt that has a lot of health benefits as well. So you can take your probiotic yogurt and then you can take some oat cookies, oat pancake, or oat tortilla. You can have these meals by you as you work, or fresh juice done by you, not the processed food. What we do at Fit Center is that we
hold on. Hold on. Those things you are mentioning, me, I'm a villager. What are those things?
These are recipes that oat is used for. So we have the oat being used be used for pancake or cookies, biscuits. Instead of you to munch on the flour, the raw flour cookies, you can take the oat cookies. It's fine. Or we can do a tortilla. That one is a full recipe on its own, made with oats. So with that, you can take it alongside your green tea, your mint tea, your moringa tea, whatever tea you want to take it with. You can take that whilst you are late working. Yes, and to make you very full, or even smoothies. You can have your frozen smoothies in the fridge, your freezer, or you can reach out to as you are working at night. Just that people with diabetes will have to be careful on the type of food that they eat at that time of the night because it will shoot their sugar level up. So they have to be careful about the food that they take at night. Yes. So
Koji, all those things you are mentioning, in fact, be careful. Oh, how will I get filled with those things? If I'm so hungry now and I just need food, in fact, proper food, and you are mentioning yogurt and tea and those things.
So proper food, you mean bamboo or fufu or rice? Oh, those notes are too harsh on the tummy at that time. But if you need to eat some, maybe a lot of rice or stew with veggies or anything after that, maybe after 10 p.m. or late at night. Please, my ladies, I'm not giving you the permission to eat at night. That is not for you. Don't even try it because I'll
This is for me alone.
So after that meal, you can take some detox. Okay, some detox to enhance digestion. You can make a simple detox from ginger, honey, garlic, and lemon in warm water. You take that after a few minutes after taking that meal for you to digest properly, for you to be able to have a good rest. Yes, so you can do that.
Okay, I want you to go over of course it won't be a habit anyway, but
Yes,
if it becomes necessary for you to eat something heavier, I want you to go over that again. If that is, but it won't be a habit though.
yeah,
Maybe once a while, if you are so hungry and
yes.
you just want to eat something.
So okay,
Hey,
are we okay?
yes, yes, let's go on. We are
Yeah,
back online.
I mentioned lemon, honey, ginger, and some little garlic for you to put in 250 ml of water, which is like half sachet of water. And you add 1 tablespoon of honey. The lime is a small size one, just half of it. Then a pinch of ginger, just a little. Then garlic is optional. If you are a lover of garlic, you can add garlic. Just a little of
Okay,
garlic, that warm water. Then you take it after a few minutes by taking that heavy meal
okay.
so that digestion. Yes,
Okay, but I want you to mention the heavy meal. That at that time, I think the network stripped off. The network went off, so a lot of people might not get the when it becomes necessary for you to eat something heavier. What are some of the? You mentioned rice, a little rice with a lot of vegetable. I don't know if I'm right.
yes. So some people can complain that maybe you do not get the vegetables at that time. That is what I say that I always don't keep two meals, two type of stews in my fridge. I always have cabbage stew in my fridge. I always have garden egg stew. I always have contombre stew in my fridge. So on days that
Okay,
I'm so busy, I cannot, because you don't treat the vegetables well before taking them to, they'll give you complications of typhoid fever. So if you have these stews available, anytime you want to eat, just a ladle or two of rice plus your stew, half plate of stew, you are good to go. After that meal, then you detox the system, then you maybe heat up a little by jumping around for some time, then take your bath, and then you can easily sleep. Yes.
okay. But after that, you make sure you take those things that you mentioned, the ginger drink and all of that.
Yeah, we call
After,
it.
okay, the detox. Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Okay, all right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for these lessons. What I would want you to do when we are done is if you can still write those recipes in the comment section of this broadcast so that those who didn't get it can actually get it from the comment section. All right, so you are going to tell us, in fact, you are going to sell yourself. You are
Okay.
going to sell yourself and also invite people to work with you. And then I want you to share a bit of your experience of working with me also so that others will also know that I need to I did do something small, small. All right.
Start with a review for Coach Holly. I started my session with you at a point I wanted to give up on Facebook. I wanted to pack my luggage and then move to Instagram because I felt I was getting the engagement I needed on Instagram more than Facebook. Because Facebook, even when you make a post, people don't even react, they don't engage. Unlike Instagram, that gives you a lot of visibility, a lot of engagement. So I met Coach Holly at the point that I wanted to actually give up on Facebook. He said no. Facebook, you would have to work on it and then catch a niche for yourself over there. People are watching, people are reading. Keep posting. So I kept posting, I kept pushing, and I'm happy to say that I'm able to get results from Facebook as I'm doing on Instagram as well. So if you need help with your personal branding, you are into business, you are doing your own business, and you need somebody must show you the way. Yes, she helped me a lot on my Facebook marketing or Facebook branding. On Instagram, when I go to Instagram, I realized that things are done differently. So quickly, I fell on some coaches on Instagram as well. I saw a lot of my coaches from Nigeria. I had my coaching course at Arela Health Academy in Nigeria. So I quickly talked to my coach, that coach, I'm new here. It's like everything is new. I don't know what to do. He said, okay, talk to these people and then you'll be coached. So you need a coach to guide you before you can make visible results, before you can make outstanding performances. So those coaches held my hand both on Instagram and here on Facebook. Madam Holly held my hand and taught me how to be visible, how to create content, how to put yourself out there, how to put out valuable information that will promote your brand. So by all means, you need a coach to be able to do that. Yes, so I recommend for personal branding, I recommend Coach Holly to you to help you to be able to achieve your aim. Don't say you're not making sales on Facebook. People are cashing out every day on Facebook. People are cashing out on Instagram. So you need a coach to be able to put out the content that is needed for you to be able to cash out. Yes. Let me talk about Fit Ladies Center. Fit Ladies Center, we are a group of ladies who are intentional about our health. We're intentional about what we do, what we eat, our physical activity, because we know that they bring a lot of benefits to us. We do this by just indulging in normal foods that are around us, normal Ghanaian dishes. I have clients in the US and I have to design meal plan for them. So I tell them that, what do you have? How is your meal planning like? What do you eat? So I try to get what they are familiar with as well. But most of my client base is in Ghana. So I want to say that we use normal Ghanaian dishes, nothing new, nothing strange. Everything that we need is easily accessible. And then we are aware that the pressures of life as a mother and a wife, working class lady, wouldn't allow you to hit the gym, as I said earlier. So we allow you to work out in the comfort of your home. That is one unique thing about our brand. We teach you, we guide you with the discipline to work out in the comfort of your home. Yes. So that is why you should be your number one choice if you want to work out at your own pace, not with instructors breathing down your neck. That do this, do this, do this. We'll teach you what to do at your own pace and you'll be able to get the result. And we are with you every step along the way. Due to accessibility of the things that we normally need for process, we decided to open a mall, an online mall, which is the FLC mall, where we sell almost everything that we need on the process, coming from the organic foods that you need, organic seeds, organic spices, and then the equipment that you even need to work out in the comfort of your home. We provide them to make them easily accessible to our clients. So FLC is a whole package. We have gynecologists on board, we have physiotherapists on board, we have a lot of professionals that work with us. So it's not about only Koji. When the time is right for you to meet a professional, I direct you to meet one, because sometimes it's not only about meals. Sometimes after everything is said and done, you would need a professional medical practitioner to assist you, and we are open for all those offers. So we don't take the place of doctors. Let me correct that. Health coaches are not medical doctors. We only assist or complement their efforts. We are not doctors. I have a client who calls me doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm a health coach. So I compliment whatever the doctor says. The doctor says, take this medication. You'll still be on the medication and you'll still be eating right. At the point, my clients will be like, oh, my doctor says I'm okay now. I can live without the drug. So at the point that your doctor advises you to leave the drugs, we are not leaving the drugs. We are taking the drug through and through. Then we try to modify your lifestyle to be able to get a reversal of the condition. So we are not doctors. We cannot be doctors. We are health coaches. We complement their efforts. Yes.
Wow. It's been great having you here, Koji. I have learned a lot, and you are doing so much. I love the fact that you are providing transformational results to your clients. And in fact, those of you watching, and then those of you that will watch this later, this broadcast later, because the replay is going to be here, the best decision you need to take right now is to start following Coach G. She will still be dropping her handles, including that of Instagram, in the comment section. She has pages. She will drop it. If you need any of those products she's selling, those organic products she mentioned, I don't want to go over them. All the equipment you need, everything you need. I can bet my life on what I'm telling you, because I've known Coach G for a very long time now, and she's a person that you can trust. She's credible, in fact, trustworthy person. So the best decision you want to take right now is to follow her and then start learning, because she teaches a lot. She educates her audience all the time. And then if you know you need help, which I know, of course, we need it. All of us must keep fit, all of us, yes. Just make sure that you reach out to her. Reach out to her as soon as possible, and she will help you through the process. She's affordable. Yes, you can afford her service. Yes, yes, you can. All right. So follow her, and then that's on Facebook and on Instagram, and then all her pages. She'll drop all of that in the comment section. Remember that normal Ghanaian dishes, nothing new, nothing strange. Yes, and she also said that she's a fitness and health coach. She's not a doctor. She only complements the work of your doctor. So, Coach G, your final words before we go off.
Okay, what I would say is that every new lifestyle, whatever new you want to do, it starts with your mindset. You're able to convince yourself, that no, this, I really want to achieve this. I'm sure that nothing will stop you. I have clients who come in with ulcer. They say like, oh, I have ulcer, how can I do this? What I want to say is, we don't start at Fit Within Center to lose weight. No, we 5 times in a day. Yes, we have the 3 square meals. Then we snack 2 times as well. We snack on fruit, vegetables, coconut water, a lot of healthy things to snack on. So at no point in time will your stomach be even empty for any ulcer reaction to happen. So I have clients who come in with ulcer and they are able to push through and achieve their target. So you don't have any excuse. If you really want to work on your weight and you are really determined, then Fit Within Center is a place that you should come to. We are ready to assist you to achieve that dream body. December body must happen. So the agenda.
Wow.
Yeah,
All right, all right.
yes. Our 21 days boot camp starts on Monday. Registration ends on Saturday, this Saturday.
Oh,
So it's a test of what we do. Just 21 days is enough for you to experience a change. Come and join us and let's do this boot camp before Christmas so that you see how transformed your body would be. These are my final words to the viewers this afternoon.
wow, 21 days boot camp is starting right on Monday. Any special package for fastest fingers, those who want to take opportunity to taste what you are offering? Is there any discount or anything for them so that they can, take advantage of the opportunity? You said registration is closing on when? Saturday.
Yes, so I would give a discount of 10%. People who are able to register between today and tomorrow morning. They're able to register between today and tomorrow morning. I'll give you a discount of 10% so you can join the bootcamp and experience what we do at Fit Ladies Center. So I'm waiting for your call.
All right, 10% discount to the fastest finger if you can sign up for that 21 days boot camp. Between now and tomorrow morning, you are going to enjoy 10% discount. And please, 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 you need it. You need to put this body in shape. You need to keep fit. So I urge you to take advantage of this opportunity between now and tomorrow morning. You wouldn't want to miss out on that. It's been great having you here, Coach G. And let me see the comment section, those who are here. I've seen a couple of people now watching. Thank you, everyone. Some people have not commented. I've seen you, Madam Abigail. Madam Yaira, wow, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yes, Yaira, we won't eat late in the night. In fact, we have repented. All right, all right. And every one of you, I've seen Madam Eva, Madam Evelyn, I've seen you, and a couple of other people watching. Madam Lena, I have seen you. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Thank you for those of you who have shared the broadcast and everyone who has joined us today. I feel so excited. Koji, God bless you. God bless you for the amazing work you are doing. Keep moving, keep pushing. Forget about the naysayers. You know how I always tell you, forget about them. In fact, they need you to remain relevant. So bear that in mind all the time. They need you. Those naysayers, they must have something to talk about. So So keep creating the news for them, making the news for them, and let them be talking while you are working. Thank you so much. And yes, Madam Evelyn Esinam, I've seen you. You can watch the replay. Watch the replay. Help me share the post. God richly bless each and every one of you. I have enjoyed my session with you. The next time it will be somebody else sharing her testimony. You know, yesterday somebody screenshotted the flyer and sent it to me and said that you need to do this one for me. Yes, just yesterday. Yes, somebody sent me that flyer, screenshotted and sent it to me that I should give her the opportunity to come share her story. So we are looking forward to that. Thank you so much, Coach G. I bless you and bless you and bless you from the bottom of my heart. God richly bless you. Continue shining, continue, building your brand, continue making the news. And everyone else who has joined, God bless you. Until then, until I come your way again, bye, 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 bye. God bless you. All right.